Hi, name's Matthew Jester, just making a quick video. This is going to be a story about how I discovered the meaning of life, actually. And I have a certificate of completion just showing that I'm competent and certified in the field of hypnosis. By the way, this is going to be, in my own personal interpretation, of course. So I'm going to get started with the introduction. Please watch my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. I will leave a link to watch the video in the description. I will also leave additional links in the description of other relevant videos. I've been abused with hypnosis, and my ability to speak is being inhibited with hypnosis, which is why I have to read everything when I make videos. If you notice me stuttering, speaking slowly, being unable to speak clearly, or any other difficulty speaking, I explain how this is being done to me in detail and the specific methods and techniques that are being used to inhibit my ability to speak in my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. These issues speaking occur consistently in each of my videos, specifically within the first 3 minutes. The hypnosis inhibiting my ability to speak is often very noticeable throughout my videos, and I will leave a list of the various hypnotic commands that are specifically being used to inhibit my ability to speak that can be recognized in my body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and speech patterns. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get started. So, during one of my first experiences on the psychedelic drug psilocybin, derived from various strains of mushrooms, including psilocybe cubensis, more commonly known as magic mushrooms, I discovered the meaning of life. I learned in a drug and alcohol class about a neurotransmitter called oxytocin. Oxytocin is termed the love drug or cuddle drug and is the neurotransmitter responsible for feelings of closeness, attachment, intimacy, and love for others. It's also the neurotransmitter that gives sentimental value to objects and feelings of attachment towards those objects. Oxytocin can be referred to as the chemical version of selflessness or a selfless neurotransmitter in comparison to other neurotransmitters such as dopamine, serotonin, melatonin, adrenaline, etc., as the other neurotransmitters are responsible for feelings related to self-interest such as pleasure, hunger, sleep, fear, happiness, etc., while oxytocin is primarily responsible for acts of selflessness. Oxytocin is released during activities that are related to feelings of companionship, love, closeness, attachment, and intimacy, from social activities with friends, conversations, hugging, dating, etc., to even the smallest interactions with other people, such as waving hello or liking someone's Facebook post on the internet. Oxytocin is released in the highest concentrations during cuddling, sex, specifically after orgasm, during childbirth, when a mother is breastfeeding their child, and when a father is holding their child, so that they have reason to care for and raise their child. From an objective viewpoint, raising children is a selfless and sacrificial behavior, and without oxytocin, we would, as a species, have no motivation to care for and raise our children, meaning our species literally wouldn't survive without it. In summary, since oxytocin is primarily released during the reproductive process, where we literally create and sustain a life, and since oxytocin is the primary neurotransmitter responsible for motivation to be charitable and to help others, I scientifically determined the meaning of life is to help others, at least in my own personal interpretation. Okay. Anyways, yeah, the hypnosis was inhibiting my ability to speak a lot during that video.